Hey, so I am still down by the corral. I'm a little bit huffing and puffing from what I was doing, but I got to see baby latched and drinking really well, and gave her most of the syringe of her newborn vitamins, which are optional, but they help. And I opened the corral back up for her, for mama and baby to join the small little herd, my little 6-pack right now. So I think there should be 2 more babies to come, but we'll see. One of them always makes us wonder. We call her Old Mama Cow. She was out for, I can't remember how long, but quite a while with the bulls before the other 2 cows went. But she kind of plays hard to get. She seems to be the last one to have her calf no matter what situation it is. So we've been watching her for quite a while. And yes, it's late in the season to have them, but it's so much easier for us to have summer calves than winter calves. We've done that. I've been out in the middle of the night in 40 below with them, and it's hard work unless a person's actually done it themselves. It's not something that a person can even fathom what it's like until they're doing it. I learned a lot doing this. I ended up with these animals by surprise, and it's been great for me. It's helped me in so many ways with my own mental health and stuff, and I don't know, I get so much joy out of them. But yeah, I haven't sat down and even had a sip of my coffee yet. I'm curious if I'm just gonna go back up to the house and sit in my chair and have my coffee. All the animals are doing fantastic. It's nice and sunny. My transition glasses from the morning sun have turned into sunglasses, so it's great to get some vitamin D. I still think the mama cow, the one that just calved, was giving me stink eye, and usually she is really good with me. Unfortunately, timing wise, hubby decided that our squeeze needs some repairs, so he took it up to the shop to do some welding on it. So I don't have it in use at the moment, or I would put mama in that and make sure that the calf was drinking off all 4 quarters. But I'll keep an eye on her. Calf's over there drinking again, but I think it's mostly just off 1 quarter, and I'll keep a close eye on it and see how that goes. If I need to, hubby will bring that squeeze back down. It's just move it with the skid steer. It's a little bit of a job, but if it's necessary, he'll do it. So anyways, that was my morning. Yeah, and I guess I get to go up and do whatever I need to do to get ready for this afternoon's chemo infusion. My last infusion, I don't know, I'll just say chemo brain again. I misunderstood the medications I was supposed to bring with me to the infusion, and I only took one. Well, the one type of medication was a less strong nausea medication, so they wouldn't give me my chemo infusion until I had that super powerhouse nausea medication, because this Red Devil is that harsh. So in my worry of, I'm just keeping an eye on the animals while I'm talking. In my worry about not having it again, I packed it in my bag all ready to take with me. I packed it yesterday, or was it the day before? Yeah, I don't want to forget that again. We got it all worked out and things continued as usual, but it added to the stress of the day, so I don't want to do that again. And my nausea on the first cycle was relatively mild. I had a third nausea medication to take as needed, and I don't think I took any of it. My second cycle, I didn't have any nausea at all. They also gave me an extra bag of fluids before getting the chemo infusion, so I've requested that again. So with the second cycle having no nausea after, that was awesome. I think I actually didn't even take my last prescribed nausea medication because I didn't feel I needed it. But I definitely need to take the pre-infusion and for the first day or two after. So anyways, the animals have kind of all walked around the bend here, or walking there. There's one that I can still see. So I'm gonna mosey on up to the house and wash up and sit down and drink my coffee comfortably in my chair. Hope everybody gets a nice sunny day today, just like me. Bye for now. I will check back in later on the day and let you know how the infusion goes. All right, bye. I'm trying to make it up the hill. I'm huffing and puffing. Poncho knows that she didn't wait. Darn, I was gonna brag at how good she was waiting to be called. Oh well, she was doing pretty good. Oh, I'm still huffing and puffing, but I rewatched that few second video that I just made about Poncho not waiting, and I realized I said her name, and that's why she came. So she was doing what she was supposed to be doing, but I ruined it by saying her name. Oh well, she's a sweetheart. Hello, it is just about 7:30 p.m. I had my chemo infusion earlier today, and it went really well. When they were pushing the first medicine, the Red Devil, I kind of got a little bit woozy feeling. So she took a break and let the saline flow for a bit, and then I think she just pushed it a little bit slower after that. And for the most part, it was not bad. It come back once in a while, the wooziness, but it wasn't too bad. I did end up eating a banana while she was doing that, so a little bit of distraction, a bunch of that, and I was kind of getting hungry. So that all went really well. Oh, and it took 2 pokes today. The first one, she put it in and she couldn't get a good flashback, so she maneuvered it around a bit, and then she thought she had it in good. She got good flashback and everything worked good, but then when she went to push the saline in, it just didn't flow very good. So I'm not sure if it was just butt up against a valve in the vein, but I said to her, I'd much rather be poked a second time than take the chance of this stuff leaking, because if the the one that they push manually, the Red Devil, leaks, it will just eat whatever it touches. So it would damage the skin and all the tissues that it comes in contact with. So she's like, yes, I agree with that. So she took it out and did another poke just a little bit farther up on my arm, and that one was perfect. No issues with it whatsoever. So yeah, I guess that was the beginning, and then we did the Red Devil, and then got me set up on the drip for the second medication, and that went fine. No issues with that at all. And then after it was done, we did saline flush. Well, not just a saline flush, but gave me extra liquids for like a good 20 minutes or something like that. And yeah, I felt pretty good. except for the few times that I was woozy, and it all went really good. It was not really hectic in the clinic today, so the nurse was in my stall quite a bit, so we chatted about a whole bunch of different stuff. She actually said when she was pushing the Red Devil and I told her I was kind of starting to feel woozy, she went through all the questions to make sure to evaluate the situation, and when things were fine, she's like, well, we'll just try the distraction method. Tell me about your garden. So we talked about gardening for a bit, and it's a good tool. I've used it on myself, and I've used it on other people too, just to draw one's attention away from whatever it needs to be, at least momentarily, to get things back in check. Yeah, so then I come home and relaxed in the chair for a bit. Troy's really played out right now. He's just exhausted, but he made a really great supper. Made a really good stir fry, and we had leftover tossed salad. Finished that up, so one of us tomorrow. Hopefully I'm feeling good enough. I kind of got my fingers crossed for that. Hopefully I'm feeling good enough that I can be the one to make it. Oh, that'd be awesome. I actually feel pretty good right now, other than I'm tired. I am on Tylenol right now as a precautionary, just in case that backache started. But yesterday was the iron infusion. I haven't had really any backaches to pay attention to. Nothing that would really catch my attention anyways, because I get the odd backaches quite often. And I'm also on anti-nausea drugs, which I think at least one of them is a steroid. But that's all for helping me through these first few days. But yeah, so he made that good supper, and hopefully tomorrow I can make that garden salad again. I don't know, today it seems really weird seeing my bald head in the frame. Maybe it's the different glasses. The darker frames make my bald head seem more noticeable. I don't know what it is. It just seems different today. It's got to be the different glasses. Yeah, it just seems so weird to me. Yeah, so I'll go like this. I think maybe that's why I kind of look out the window a little bit and less at the camera, because it's kind of hard to look at that bald head. I don't know. I find lots of ways to get humor out of it, and I'm not going to allow any negative to creep in, because I just don't need the stress of that. So I'm just using whatever tactic I can. Distraction. I'll find the funny in it wherever I can. I guess this would be a good time to share this little story. I've been thinking about it quite a bit lately. One of my huge inspirations and people that I've been reflecting on a lot to help me get through this is my niece. Unfortunately, she had an accident and ended up with really bad burns on her face and her hands. And lucky for me, I had the availability to just walk away from everything at home. Again, Troy picked up the slack. Oh, he's a good husband. And I went and stayed with her while she was in ICU. And I don't know, I guess it was about 2 weeks. Anyways, this story is about her personality and her way of getting through it. To me at the time, I thought it was absolutely horrifying. She wanted to video chat her coworkers. And I thought, oh my goodness, you're going to scare them half to death. And she's like, yeah, I know, that's so funny. She wanted to video call them so that, I don't know, she can surprise them with the bad fire burns on her face. It was a very bad burn. And she just thought it was the funniest thing ever. And she found the humor and the positive and all that in whatever she needed to. And it taught me that I need to do that too. So I definitely thank her for teaching me. And I think about her a lot. And afterwards, her perseverance, and I don't even know what to call it, just her way to go on being happy and cheerful and just getting through and living a great life. She just does it. I'm sure she has her hard times. We all do. But she's definitely my inspiration. Yeah, love her to death. Yeah, so I don't know what else to really share in this video. It wasn't a bad day. I got number 3 done. Number 3 is done. Yay. I have one more of this medication, one more infusion of this medication, and then I have 4 infusions of another medication. So I'm getting there. Next time I'll be halfway done. It's pretty exciting. And the fatigue is a thing on its own. But other than that, the symptoms are very manageable. And I'm just grateful that I'm finding it, I guess, as easy as it has been. I honestly envisioned laying in the bathroom for days, being so sick that I just, I worried about that so much, and that hasn't happened, and I hope it doesn't, but I'm just grateful that my most prominent side effect is just fatigue and needing to sleep a lot. That I can take. So on that note, I am going to go to sleep. I know it's early. It's almost 8 o'clock. I don't know when I'll fall asleep. It's 20 to 8. If I fall asleep right away, I don't know if I'll end up awake in the middle of the night, but I guess that's the chance I'll take. It's not that big a deal. I'll just nap again. I'm pretty lucky that my schedule allows for me to nap when I need to, and I think it's better just to sleep when I can than force myself to stay awake so that I don't wake up too early in the morning. And this stuff is hard on the body, so I gotta do everything I possibly can to keep myself healthy. So on that, I hope everybody has a great sleep tonight, and maybe chat tomorrow. Good night.